Damn you and your spirit fish just carved, Rob, and damn you and your spirit carved Ben cabin on the lake. Damn you! Here, fishy fish fish. This will be part 2 and the final video of the fish challenge. This video is dedicated to Ben at Studio on the Lake. That's his YouTube channel, guys. Go over there and check it out. Subscribe to him if you want. And Just Carve Rob. They basically both have challenged me. Rob challenged me with my monster carvings because his was 3-dimensional and mine was only 2-dimensional. And, well, Studio on the Lake, Ben, didn't challenge me or Rob, but he just made a funny video of carving his fish, because I said I was gonna, if I won the challenge between me and Just Carve Rob, Rob was gonna have to carve a wood spirit fish. Well, Ben went ahead and carved the wood spirit fish. So go check out his video, guys. So now 3 of us are carving the fish. Ben's Studio on the Lake's carved one, but he's gonna fix his up, make it better, put some things on it, and just carve Rob's fish that he's carving is absolutely wicked. He stepped it up a notch, so I figure I need to step this one up a notch. So there's going to be a wood spirit face here. You guys, if you want to learn how to carve wood spirit, just go to my playlist, and you'll see a step-by-step tutorials. And yeah, so this did break off. If you saw the first video, I figured I was going to put some wood dowels in here just in case, if when I was carving, if it wouldn't break off. But when I put the third wood dowel in, one right here, it came off. So when everything, the epoxy was still wet, I glued it back on, okay? So this isn't going to be, and you guys, even if it was at an art wood carving show, this wouldn't matter because I'll fix it. You know, just like my buddy Pete, the mad scientist, says, if you're putting a wood carving in a wood carving show, and cracks shouldn't matter, okay? So I'm just going to treat that like a crack, but I'll try and hide it the best I can. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to carve a wood spirit face. I won't film it, maybe a couple seconds. All my tools, guys, are listed below. Oh yeah, so when I first did this, I brought this home. I thought that I cut out the center, what's it called, the core of the wood, because if you guys have the center of your wood in here, I thought I cut it out with my chainsaw, but I realized I didn't. So I had to use my, I love this tool, guys, my Merlin 2 mini grinder carver with that aggressive disc to carve this back farther to take the center wood away so less chance of it cracking. Because if you guys have your center wood in there, that's where the crack starts from, I believe. So there's no center in there. That looks like it's the center, but it's not. It's gone. You can see the... Anyways, I'm going to carve the all my tools. You guys can go to my Amazon link and you guys can find this, see how much it costs. I suggest this, man. This is awesome. Okay? I'm not a sales rep for them. I'm not promoting them. I'm just saying this is it's expensive, but I'm telling you, this saves tons of time. If you got some branches with some thin bark on it that you want to take off, or if you want to remove some bulk, a little bit of bulk, it's a wicked tool. Okay, so I'm going to be carving this wood spirit face on here with my Kutzall Extreme Flame Burr. Also, guys, go to the link below. The Kutzall will take you to the Kutzall site. Use the code CFusion to save yourself 5%. Kutzall is my choice of burrs, guys. These Extreme 1/8 Flame Burr is my favorite burr in this world as it keeps spinning. Okay, Mr. Just Carve Rob, Mr. Studio on the Lake, let me ask you one question. Is your mustache going to be his front flippers too? Mine is. This guy's a fat, magical fish. See, he's swimming real fast right now, so his mustache is pushing back. I'm sure Just Carve Rob knows that, like he said in his videos. Yeah, Rob, it's got the little fins back there. So, oh, Rob, does your fish have gills too? Does it? Does it have gills? Mine has too. So this piece has been a real, you know, this just kicks me in the ass, but I can wood fill this. I'm not even sure if I'm going to paint this yet. This is a fun, goofy project, guys. You know, That's what it is. So I gotta go to sleep now, as I just haven't slept. I worked graveyards for the last few nights, and I'll be hitting this tomorrow. So tomorrow I'll be doing the gills. Oh boy, it's gonna have big gills, this guy. And I'll show you how I do the gills. And then he'll have lines up here and put some eyes in there for him. You know, this is a really shitty piece of cedar. You guys can see how big the grain is. So, you know, like when you got big grain like this, it's well, it's not bad for chainsaw carving, but when you get into smaller carvings like this, my original plan was, you see this grain here, look at the way it's all wavy like that. I wanted to show Sugi Ban this, like burn it and then wood dye it, burn it, clean it, like burn it real deep, wood dye it, and then put protect on it. But I can't, because this is going to be the back side of the piece, because I don't want people to see this. So it'll be on this side, right? Well, look at that fat guy. He's a fat silly wood spirit fish. Okay, guys, hope everybody's good. And oh yeah, well, this video won't be over, but anyways, I'll finish it tomorrow. Bye. Okay, so it's first thing in the morning here, and I got my goddamn scales drawn on. They're not perfect. I don't care. This guy is going to come down here. The fin's going to come down. I got the scales drawn on that side. I like this side a lot better. And this isn't even going to be the side that you're going to see of the fish. But I realized I made the scales too small, because I'm going to have to carve for 20,000 hours on this side. So I did this side second. They're bigger and they look shittier, but I don't care. I'm just going to carve them. Okay, well, I guess before I start carving, I guess I should say I'm using this Kutzall bit. See, this is like a taper burr kind of thing. It's not taper, but I forget what it's called. It's a cone burr or something. I'm just going to cut here and then feather it out. I'm not going to do any undercutting. But you guys can see, this is one of my very first carvings, well, of a koi fish, or whatever got a goddamn kind of fish. I've done scales before. I'm not a fan of them. Maybe that's why I'm friggin' cranky. Whose idea was this fish? Okay, I just quickly blasted through these scales. They're not perfect. I still need to sand them. This side I didn't do such a great job, because this isn't the side that you're going to see. You're going to see this side. Oh man. So yeah, once again guys, I chose a terrible piece of wood to carve. Excuse me. But I'm not complaining. It is what it is. It's my fault, right? So what I got on my Dremel 4000 now is this Kutzall bit. It's a taper burr, aggressive, and I'm going to rip through this and cut this top scale down. Yep. Okay, so this is what we got happening so far. I'm not going the extra distance to sand too much. It just, this wood's just too crappy. So I got some pre-lines for my whiskers in here to kind of give it a more shape effect. Whiskers are going to come along the first gill here, continue from the eyebrows. Okay, same with this side. Continue from the eyebrows. Whiskers here. I haven't figured out what I'm going to do with the eyes yet. Oh, just carve Rob and Ben over at Studio Lake. Does your little fish have a folding over fin? Huh? Does it? Mine does. Okay guys, I'm going to do all his whiskers once again with this aluminum cutting burr on edge. You can see a cutter on the back side here. Just on edge, like, that's it. Yeah, all the way around. Get her done. Okay, so the challenge of fatso fish continues. Oops. I mean the challenge of a spirit fish. So here we got all our hairs carved in there. Got the eyes carved out. Now I have this. I'm going to do I was going to paint this guy, but I don't like painting I don't know, I'm just not much of a painter. But this is the water-based powdered wood dye that I got from Lee Valley here. It's sitting in warm water. I filled up this jar, so I won't waste it. I can use more after for another day. Put the lid on, and then I'll have this for another time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wood dye the scales blue, and then I'm going to go over everything with mahogany colored poly shade. Bombay, zoom in, you son of a. Okay, well, whatever. This is Bombay Minwax Poly Shade. I use it on lots of my Bombay Mahogany Minwax Poly Shade. I use it on lots of my wood spirits, guys, and you might as well just keep going with the flow. So I'm only going to do the scales blue. All this other is just going to be the mahogany color, okay? Fatso fish. Oh yeah, I wonder what those guys are up to. They carving their fish? Just carve, Rob. And I think Ben at Studio on the Lake was going to get back and Sunday, he said, so maybe that's today or yesterday, and touch up his fish, put some fins on it and stuff. But I bet they don't have a folded over fin. Okay, so here you can see I got the blue dye on. It's still not 100% completely dry. And I sanded the high points a bit. So this is what I was talking about. Now I can keep this extra blue that I didn't use in this jar instead of being such a waster. Hey, Pete? And somebody else was talking about me wasting. So I kind of just hit it with this, my heat guns at my chainsaw carving station, but I had this old hair dryer here. So you just kind of, you gotta think this is water based, right? So you're putting water onto this, so it's gonna make the wood wet. So you want to make it dry before you put this poly shade on, right? So that's what we got so far, guys. Got his eyes highlighted with just cheap dollar store paint. Okay, let that dry. His nostrils and his mouth, just to advance the staining so it makes it darker looking in those spots. Okay, so that's what we got so far. See a big knot there? Oh yeah. Yep. Spirit fish. Fatso. Say I'm fat. Okay, so this is what we got so far. It's kind of got the colors of like an antiqued rooster. Okay. So, on with the games. See, that crack's not too bad on there actually now. You can still see it coming down here, but whatever. It's good enough. I know I could have filled that up with wood fill too, or epoxy, but I don't care enough for that. Oops, that's still pretty wet. Where's my rag? So, I'll get this all dried off with my rag, and I'm going to hit it with my flap sander again. You can see it's still blue from when I sanded it from the wood dye. And I'm going to sand just around the tips, just a little bit to highlight them, make them brighter. And I'll sand all in here, make all this brighter. And I'll sand all these edges, the outside edges, to make them brighter around here too. And just like, for example, I'll sand this edge. All the high points I'll sand to make them pop, right? You guys, I'm not a whatever preacher, whatever, but when you're sanding stuff like this 100%, there's chemicals in this stuff, so wear your freaking masks, man. Wear your goddamn mask, please. Okay, so here it is. I know Just Carve Rob did realize, but that's what I got. You don't really see that crack too bad now. I didn't sand the back side as much as I did front side because, well, it's the back side of the piece. Oh, hold on a second. I forgot something. 3, 2, 1. I got lots of fake eyes too there, Betty boy. You just gotta play ahead of the game. You gotta stay on top of the game. Oh yes. 3, 2, 1. Every fish needs his weapon. Yes. Deep sea fat fish, deep sea fat fish, fatso, fat fish, deep sea. I got lots more antlers Just Carve Rob to make more deep sea fat fish weapons. Oh yes I do. Yes I do. Okay guys, so there it is. Man, this was a struggle with this crappy piece of cedar. I almost gave up on it, but just goes to show you don't give up on your pieces, guys. This is a piece of deer antler. These are just plastic eyes. Yeah, I know they're just plastic. They're Studio on the Lake, but that's all I had. And I just got them off Amazon or eBay or something. They come from China. If you guys are going to use plastic eyes for your outside pieces like this, they'll fade in the sun, right? So, but whatever. That was fun. Sure was. Why not, right? It's about having fun. Like, would I normally carve something like this? No. But whatever. About having a good time, enjoying what you're doing. I don't know if I'd ever be able to sell this piece. I don't even know if I'd be able to give it away. Oh, hold on, I forgot one more thing. Jeez, man, I'm forgetting everything today. Okay, guys, here's what we got. Bennett Studio on the Lake, just carve Rob. You guys think this fat fish likes to swim around? No, he doesn't. He likes to sit on the bottom of the ocean and wait for the fish to come to him, and he'll eat them all up. Oh, yes. We got some species soapstone glued on there. We got it doweled in there. That's why the soapstone's there, to hide the dowels, because I'm not good at placing things. So this is a multi-purpose piece, guys. You know, it can sit anywhere. Look how fat this guy is. Damn you, Ben. Fatso. Oh, there'll be more fatso. Don't worry about that. There'll be more fatso coming around. So, guys, let me know what you think in the comments. And be looking forward to the post about... it will be in the community section once Ben's done upgrading his fish. We'll see who, leave it to the community, who likes who's carving better. Just Carve Rob is making a fish. He should be done it almost today. I made a spirit fish, and Studio on the Lake is the one that created this silly little challenge. There it is, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I try my best to respond to all of them. I kind of like this look the best, right like that. You better step it up, boys. You better step it up. All right, I'll let you guys. I'll make a video letting you know when the poll's up in the community section. You guys can vote on who's carving you like the best. I like that view the best. Fatso, fatso.